Hi Green Belts, it's week 30. I think it's just 30 actually, it's week 30. Welcome to a brand new cycle. If you are new to my class here at Green Belt, I am very excited to have you in class. I know I taught at least a few of you as Advanced Dragons, which is weird that you're already Green Belts. Either way, so excited to have you. When I'm doing my videos, I'm usually just in street clothes. I got hyper pants on today, I think. Yeah, hyper. Oof. But I'm just in anything. You can wear anything, unless it's stripe tests or graduation. Then you obviously have to wear your full uniform. Other than that, during class, take a picture or video of yourself doing something from class. That way you can get credit. But either way, here we go. We're going to work on hammer fists today and eskrima sticks. Hammer fists are actually in this form a lot in different ways. We're doing Ashar from 8, by the way. But it is one of the first moves of the form that we'll be doing this week. So I want to work on that. So here we go. Alright, so for the first thing we're going to do, I have this pad. You don't need a pad if you're doing this inside, but I'm doing it on the pavement, and I don't like getting rocks in my elbows. I don't know about you, but usually not one of my favorite things to do. So, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to place my pad right here. If you want to do this with a pad or a pillow or whatever, if you're outside, that works too. If you're on carpet, you don't really need this. But either way, however I'm going to do this is I'm going to put my hands here and my feet out. I'm going to push the position. Push the position. Woo! I said that weird. Now, let me turn this way so you guys can see everything. So I'm putting my hands in front of the pad. Pads are here. Then one arm's gonna go down, so my elbows on it, down. So it looks like this, my elbows on it, and I'm leaning like that. So we're good, and then we come back up. So we're here, and then we come up, up. We're gonna do it 10 times, I think. Something else that in this class you probably need to know about me is I can say I'm going to give you a certain time, or I can say I'm going to do so many, but I probably won't. Just so you know, I'm really bad at that. It'll probably be completely different than what I say. So, here we go. I don't suggest doing this outside, but if you want to, you can. Ready? 1, 2, sorry, pine needles. 3, 4, 5. I have to wait for it to reinflate every time. 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Oops, flipped. 9, 10. Nice job. Alright, so we're not going to do any more push-ups. But now, imagine you have a stress ball in your hands. Hang on 1 second, I gotta take my pad out of the way. Okay, imagine you have stress balls, and you're squeezing it like this. And every time you open up your hand, it magically sticks to your palm, by the way. Okay, so start really low like this, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From the middle. Go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up high. 1, 2, 3. So this is how the campfire. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel it like here, and here, here, and your wrists. I feel like everywhere. Not in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, shake it up. One more time. We're gonna only do 5 seconds this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it up. Alright, now we're gonna do arm circles. Ready? Stick your arms out. Do really big circles going forwards. Keep going. I am keeping track of how long we're doing this, guys, by the way. Now, backwards. You should feel this in your shoulders. Alright, now shake it out. Shake it out. Stretch a little bit. Put your neck. I always would stretch my neck because I feel like it gets tight here. I don't know about you guys, but that's just me. Now we're going to do little circles. Okay, ready? Teeny circles going forward. You can't see them circling. Really little circles. Alright, now shake it out. Now we're going to do really little backward circles. I know this probably hurts by now. I apologize. Alright, now shake it out. We're going to stretch our arms. So, reach one side, stretch. Outside and stretch. Now, take your arm like this and grab your elbow with the other hand and pull back. Now switch. Whoop. And drop it down. Shake it out. You stretch your legs a little bit, your hips. Legs, whatever you want to stretch before we start class. Alright, so here we go. We're going to work on hammer fists. Alright, so for hammer fists, cue pet peeves. We're going to do like downward hammer fists, descending hammer fists. No, similar to, but not the same as descending. Back fists, saying back fist with back of your hand, obviously. Back fist. In case you never figured that out before. Back fist with the back of your fist. Just so you know. A descending hammer fist, we hit with this blade of our hand. See right here? Not like this. That'd be an ascending hammer fist. We can hit with right here, which we will do later in the form. There's a bug. Sorry, guys. We're in descending my fist. So right here. It's called a hammer fist. Descending hammer fist. It's called a hammer fist because imagine there's a nail in my hand, like a nail. This piece of wood, there's a nail on it. See, it's like a hammer. Make sense? Okay. Before we start anything, a few pet peeves I have, right? Whatever this is a hammer fist. This is a windmill, okay? No, hammer fist. No, that's different art. That'd be more kung fu. Swing, big circles is kung fu. Chinese art, so you guys, not southern China. Alright, so it's gonna come up, down, up, up. See how I don't pull back like this? Yeah, we're not like in those. Have you ever seen those really cheesy movies? Like horror movies? Where his knife and just goes, like, we're not doing that. So ready? Boom. Keep your hands up. Boom. 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 We're going to do about 10 on each side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds. 10 seconds to see how you can think of where we might be hitting when we do this. What might our target be? Think about it. Hang on, I'll give you some options. Alright? I'll give you an example. Let's say we're doing a Rhino's kick. I was Rhino's kicking someone. My target might be their head. I might be hitting their head. Maybe I'm kicking at their knee. Maybe I'm kicking them in the ribs. Those are some different targets I might have. So, you to think, a few seconds, think about where you might be hitting. And go. Alright, so the last drill we're going to do a hammer fist is kind of just for fun. Alright, I have a pad. Obviously, you might not. You can use a pillow or anything you'd like, right? You're going to toss it up like this. Just like that. Practice a few times. Not like that. Just toss it up and make sure it's laying flat. If any of you guys heard in speed breaking, if you know what that is, it's like you're speed breaking with a hammer fist. Which in my opinion is the most effective way to speed break. If you don't know what speed breaking is, imagine this is a piece of wood, right? And no one's holding it for me. I'm going to throw it on myself and then break it in mid-air. It's really difficult in my opinion, but some people are really good at it. Either way, we're throwing it up like this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw it up and hammer fist. Does anyone know what this has to do with speed? It has to do with speed because we have to hit it before it hits the ground. Reaction speed, when it's right where we can hit it, we have to hit it. We don't want to be like this. Are you ready? This is what we don't want to do. That's the opposite of what we want. Cool? But when we do hit it, we want it to go down. Do you know why? We don't want it to go like out or anything like that. We don't want it to do that. Because we are hitting down. If we're hitting on the collarbone or the nose, we're hitting it downward. We're not hitting it out, we're hitting it down. Ready? So here we go. Throw it up. Whoop-ah! 1. We're going to try 5 on each side. Whoop-ah! 2. Whoop-ah! 3. Whoop-ah! 4. 5. I know, my switch sides. I like doing it with my backhand best. Ready? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright, high five. Now we're going to work on some eskrima sticks. If you don't have eskrima sticks, don't worry about it. Really, you can use anything. I'll give you some options after when I go get them. But here we go. We're going to watch some videos to go with it too. So here we go. Alright, so these are eskrima sticks. I'm actually borrowing my sister's. These are covered in leopard print duct tape. Mine are spray painted pink and sparkly, so I'll probably use those most of the time. But I'm borrowing these because mine are not with me today. Either way, some options you have. If you were a beginner, which I hope you all were beginners, and you had a foam eskrima stick, this is also my sister's, see, it's got the mustache duct tape. If you had a foam eskrima stick, you can use that too. You just only get to use one. That's okay. For now, you only get to use one. But we're not going to do much leading to today anyway. If you don't have either of those, or you would like to buy a pair of rattan ones, that's what these are. These are rattan. I'll get to that in a minute. But if you would like some, you can order them, I think, online. Check it out on the Facebook page. If you can come into the school and ask Mrs. McCoy about them. They have them all set up on the counter, and you can get some. So, here's the deal. First, I'm going to show you a video. It's actually a quite funny video from a Pink Panther episode. Alright, it's with an aardvark and a pig. Okay. But I'm going to show you that video of how not to use eskrima sticks. Alright, this is how you shouldn't use them. Here we go. Alright, so we can hope we don't turn into a hurricane or whatever you want to call it, like he did. Hopefully we don't do that, or we don't break all the pottery in our house. Not very good either, but I am going to show you how to hold them. We're going to start with that, and then I'm going to show you a video of an eskrima stick fight scene for a movie. I'm going to look what movie it is, and I'll write it at the bottom. But a fight scene from that movie, which I thought was pretty cool. So, here's how you hold eskrima sticks. You take one hand, the hand you're not going to put it in, and put it all the way at the bottom. Then you're going to take this hand and put it right on top like this, and then we let go at the bottom. This is how much room we want the end of our eskrima stick. Alright? Now, it's kind of hard to do that when you're using two on the other hand, but what I do is I hold it up like this, and I just line up my hands. So I don't hold them like this because that's awkward. I just line it up like this. See? Ta-da! So, I'm just spinning, messing around. Here, we're going to watch the next clip. By the way, I'm pretty sure in this clip, one of the guys holds them like this, which is wrong. And I will tell you why after we watch this super cool fight scene. Alright, so hopefully you found that kind of interesting. But, talking about why we want to hold it the way we usually do. This, you will notice if you start messing around, doing some spins or whatever, holding at the bottom, you have a lot less control of the weapon. Okay, a lot less control. You don't have anything here for leverage, like no control. But if we hold it like we usually would, like this, we have extra control. If you need to, you can use like a lever. See, it's like a lever now. It's the fulcrum. You have extra control and an extra weapon. For example, you could use like a Kubotan. I know most of you have probably never used a Kubotan before, but that's a weapon you'll get to in red belt class. You could hit a pressure point, you could hook it around someone's head like this, and use it to control them. So many options. Alright, you could just hit them with this side. So many options. But today we're going to talk about where these come from. And then I'll let you do something fun with them. Maybe we'll start doing a few strikes. So, anyone want to guess where they come from? No, that's right. These come from the Philippines. Say the Philippines. I just dropped something. A lot of your weapons come from Okinawa, which is an island that's now part of Japan, I believe. And that's like your bow, your sai, your chucks, all that comes from Okinawa. But these come from the Philippines. They're called eskrima sticks. Not because you make people scrim with them, although you can. I'm joking. Don't do that. But they're called eskrima sticks. And anyone want to guess what they're made out of? Hang on, I'll let you see what the bottom looks like, because that's actually really helpful. If it focuses. Focus. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. But there are, if you look at the bottom of yours, if you have some rattan ones, oh, I just gave it away. They're made of rattan. See all the little spots? It is literally made of a ton of pieces of, like, grain. Rattan's like a grass, so it grows really tall. And then they get put together to make this, and it's actually really strong this way when put together. But if you use them a lot, they start to fray, like they'll get an afro, or they'll bubble out. If you use them a lot and you hit like that, that's how you hit against them. With other people, usually. Okay? If you have other people in your house who are willing to, you may practice with them. But, to use them. So, they're from the Philippines. Have any of you heard of Ferdinand Magellan? No, he was the first person to circumnavigate the world, but actually he didn't. His crew did. Circumnavigate means he went all the way around the world, not in an airplane, in a ship. He was a Spanish explorer, all the way around the world. And in the Philippines, he was killed, okay? Your history books probably say he was killed by a spear, but he was killed by one of these things. They might have put a point on it, but it was exactly like an eskrima stick, alright? He had on all this fancy Spanish armor and stuff, and the guys in the Philippines killed him with eskrima sticks, okay? They didn't, like, have swords or anything, just these things. Like, some dudes in a grass skirt or whatever killed him with these. Yeah. Weird, but your history book won't tell you that whenever you get to him. But either way, we're going to practice a few things with them. We're actually going to spin. Spinning them is actually really fun. It helps you control. I like to spin them like I would a comma, if any of you have used commas before. So you kind of just open it so it's like just in your thumb. And it comes down and up. So down and up. Down and up. Down and up. So, we're going to practice spinning them. Kind of just like warms up our wrists. And then we're going to practice one technique with them. We'll do a lot more next week, but it's kind of just an intro to eskrima sticks. Because I know some of you have never used them before. If you started the last few or green white belt last cycle, you've never used them before. Now we're going to spin backwards, which is a little harder, but same concept. If you were green white belt last cycle, you've never used them. If you are now a green white belt, you've probably never used them. Or at least double eskrima sticks. You might have used them single eskrima sticks, but yours obviously weren't made of rattan if you used foam ones. Just trying to hit yourself in the head, it would hurt a lot more than foam ones. Alright, so make sure your hands are right. Like an inch or two at the bottom. Alright, now, we're going to strike like this. Strike, boom, 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 boom. So like hitting someone in the head. Bah, bah. Let's be like in every eskrima stick thing you ever do. Now, we're going to go down and back up. So strike, down, up. Strike, down, tick, retick. That's what it's called. Hit, tick, retick. Tick, retick. Tick, retick. So, now I have a new challenge for you. I'm going to give you 30 seconds on each hand. Maybe I'll give you 15 seconds on each hand. You're going to strike, boom, boom. Strike, boom, boom. You're trying to see how many you can do in those 15 seconds. 15 seconds on each hand. If you want to, comment under the Facebook post or the YouTube video your number of how many you got. And if you do comment and you have the highest number out of everyone who commented, I will give you a shout out in the next video. It's kind of cool. So, here you go. You ready? Get set, go. Alright guys, so nice job today. I hope you had a good class. If it's your first class for green belts, I hope you had a very nice first class. Let me know. And I will see you later this week. We're going to work on some kicks and maybe a few basic sparring techniques. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you then.